Oh, by the way, you guys, also Tirelo said, hey, to the father-in-law, tell your son to condomize. I'm like, Tirelo, even he doesn't condomize. Listen, I love Tirelo, but she is the Dilulu that they were talking about on Uthando Nesithembu. Because I was like, Tirelo, your father-in-law does not condomize. So how do you expect him to tell his... Nah, he doesn't condomize. How do you think that Makwela fell pregnant before she was even married? He doesn't condomize. So how is he going to tell his son to use a condom when he doesn't condomize? Like, she killed me with that one. She killed me. I'm like, Tirelo, like, for real? Hi everybody, welcome to Reality Bites TV, where we talk about all things reality TV shows and all things reality TV show stars. Listen, you guys, this is episode 8 of Ingane Zesithembu, the review. Listen, you guys, I do not understand why the episode 8 was not exciting enough for me as the viewer of Ingane Zesithembu, because I just think that what was happening in the episode should have excited the viewer of Ingane Zesithembu, but it just turned out to be the most boring episode. I'm not understanding why. Number one, you guys, on episode 8, we actually got to see that Umpumelelo is a man of his word, because he said that he wanted to take his temple, and we see him take his temple. He said that he was going to pay lobolo for Amahle, and he did pay lobolo for Amahle. And also he had said that he wants to pay lobolo for Tirelo. The only reason that he hasn't paid lobolo for Tirelo is because Tirelo's family is not taking him seriously, and also Tirelo is not really agreeing to it. So otherwise we would have watched him pay lobolo for Tirelo and then pay lobolo for Amahle. And on any show, you guys, on any show, even on Uthando Nesithembu, when we were watching him go and pay ilobolo for Umakwela, it was an exciting episode, even though we were seeing things here and there where it looked like they were acting. But it was an exciting episode. And I don't know why this episode was just like boring. I even thought that maybe it is boring because when Ingane Zesithembu started, for us, we were watching Umpumelelo dating Uvuyo Notirelo, and maybe it would have been nice for us to see Umpumelelo paying lobolo for Vuyo and Tirelo instead of some girl that we never even knew, because we don't even know much about Amahle. It's like it's even hard to even know if we like Amahle. I think people that are saying that they like Amahle are people that don't like Tirelo, and those are people that are fans of Uvuyo, because Amahle hasn't done much. She hasn't even said much. And whatever she says is boring. Like, she puts you to sleep when she speaks. So people that say, oh my God, I like Amahle, it's because they hate Tirelo. So I don't know, you guys, it was a boring episode. Honestly, it should have been exciting. Like, when you see the lobolo situation for us Black people is always, even when you watch it being done for somebody that you don't even know. That's why we watch those videos on TikTok. That's why we watch those videos on YouTube, on Facebook, when people are being are receiving ilobolo or kuhanjiswa imibondo umembeso. That's why those videos get a lot of views, is because it's always exciting for us Black people to watch those things, because it's who we are. But the episode was boring, you guys. And I did compare it to the episode on Uthando Nesthembu when Umakwela was being lobolwad. And I feel like when I was comparing this episode to the episode Kamakwela, I actually feel like this one looked more real than the Makwela episode. This one, I feel like if I had to choose which one was more real, I feel like this one, Mpumelelo might have been really paying lobola for this one. If I had to choose which one they were really acting, I feel like they were acting on Umakwela than here. I feel like here they really were paying lobola for Mpumelelo. But the episode of Uthando Nesthembu was more exciting than this one. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm the only one. I was bored. I was so bored. Like, am I not even like half a page? Like, honestly. And I don't know. There is just something wrong with this season of Ingane Zesthembu. And of course, they went and they paid Lobola, ML Mothi, Kabiyela. And I guess even like when they got there at the homestead, Kabiyela, I expected something different also, because people have been going on TikTok and Facebook saying that Kabiyela, they said that Kabiyela is a cousin, number one, and they said that Kabiyela, they are very rich. They said that people have been saying that. So mina, I expected Umuzi that looked like Amselegu kind of. So they got Kabiyela. Kabiyela ku right, ishatha umuzi wasemakhaya. But I was like, how? Then Kabiyela, because phela bengi-expecte ukuthi fence, you understand. And I was like, oh, okay. It's just nje umuzi wasemakhaya. And bekunetha abakhongi banetha. Okay, fine, get that together. They didn't have control over. But it wasn't what I expected. Anyway, guys, we didn't get to see how much they paid, because the 7,000 that we saw was, I think, in Tlawulo right at the beginning. And then the rest of it, we did not see how much they paid. So the cameras didn't actually catch the actual lobolo, kukhokwe malini in terms of like money. Okay. Now, you guys, the embarrassing thing was the whole thing of the discussion of the virginity Kamabiela. I really do think that the same way that when they were about to discuss now the actual lobola, the cameras were not there for that. And we also didn't get the audio of that. The virginity situation, when they were discussing whether Mpumelelo should pay inkomo kama, which is the virginity thing, virginity, the cow that is paid for the mother for the virginity situation. I think that the cameras should not have been allowed to capture that, because I just think that it's just like so private for, like, why did they do that? And listen, you guys, this whole thing of people paying lobola, and then when it comes to inkomo kama, people refusing to pay for it, it's the first time that I see it when I watch TV. I've only seen it on TV. From what I've seen it when, let me just say back at home, when I attend Imcelo Yabantu, is that when you love somebody, to just avoid the drama, because a person will be loving you, okay? They just want to pay lobola for you. They will not be paying inkomo kama mawunomntwana, because mawunomntwana vele it's obvious ukuthi inkomo kama bivele ngasekho. But umuntu mekuthanda nje, guys, just to avoid that discussion that is going to sort of like an embarrassment. Now you're going to have to explain to your parents, which actually when you met this man, you were no longer a virgin. People just pay inkomo kama. Just because umuntu usuke ekuthanda, and not wanting to have that discussion now where they have to say to your mother, ingane yakho was not a virgin anymore, and I'm not paying leyo nkomo, and then kube ne-argument, they will just pay it. It's just inkomo eyodwa. Usuke ezolobola vele ephethe imali eningi, they will just pay leyo nkomo leyo. So it's never really an argument. I guess in other places they argue, because there was Mpumelelo now arguing with yena, he does not want to pay inkomo kama, and I'm like, And then he was even calling Amahle, saying, "Angeke ngikhokhe inkomo kama, speak to them." Guys, I was embarrassed sitting here at home. And I was like embarrassed sitting here at home. Like, honestly, guys, like, I was like, at least if they discussed it before they came, Umpumelelo no Amahle, and say, just make sure you speak to your parents about this situation so that it doesn't become the thing. Because it ended up being the thing when Umpumelelo was like, no, they shouldn't pay in Komogama because I didn't find it. Okay? I'm like, guys. So Amahle was not a virgin. Okay, I don't think any of us thought Amahle was a virgin, but also I did not think that it was going to be such an age. Like, we are lobola velu petimale. Like, this is somebody that you just pay. I just feel like that, you guys. I just feel like, why embarrass her like that? But I guess they do that. Okay, they do that. Okay, where I come from, they would just say, like, just take the car. Okay, anyway, that was a little bit embarrassing. Okay, so Amahle was not a virgin. That's a thing as well, you guys, that shows, honestly, Umpumelelo came up with that virgin thing last season just to irritate Vuyo and drive Vuyo out of a relationship, because, remember, he had said that the first wife that he was taking was for Amadlozi, and if you take the first wife, Kubo Amadlozi, that wife has to be a virgin. Remember, now that wife akasekho, uNosipho akasekho, now that wife is being replaced by Amahle. Amahle is not a virgin. Now it's like, you know. But Tirelo did say, and the virgin thing was never, yayivele ingekho into ye-virginity vele, yayivele ingekho kwasekuqaleni. Even Uvuyo, before she left the relationship, she did say, listen, if this girl was a virgin at some point, Mpumelelo had already taken the virginity before that girl left. That is, if she was ever a virgin. Anyway, you guys, I guess the negotiations went well. And then when they are asking Mpumelelo Abakongo, it's okay, now that you have lobola this girl, does that mean she's mamkulu? Mpumelelo doesn't want to say. Because I do think that Mpumelelo wanted to lobola Utirelo first. But Utirelo, obviously, she's not clear whether she wants him to pay lobola or not. Okay, she's refusing Uta Alochol. This is the thing, you guys. I really think Mpumelelo is paying lobola for the show. He really, remember, we're in episode 8 now. The show is about to end. The season is about to end. He really wanted to do the lobola situation during the season. And the more abantu bakaTirelo are not wanting to accept lobola, it's like, so what am I going to do? Let me go and do it, Abiela. But it really does sound like he did not want Umabiela to be Umamkulu, because it's very difficult for him, because I'm thinking it should be easy for him to say, if you ask him, okay, now Umabiela is Mamkulu, it's like, I know, so I mean, obviously, Umabiela Mamkulu, now that you so kokilo bola, why is it difficult for you to say Umabiela Mamkulu? Because so kokilo bola, obviously Mamkulu, And so that made me feel like he really just was doing it because he wanted to do it during the season. And obviously, he's not going to be able to go and do it Gatirelo unless Gatirelo, they say, yes, come and pay Lobolo. And Utirelo also wants them to go and pay Ilobolo Gatirelo. So, anyway, I guess Amahle doesn't mind, Ugut Alocholo under those circumstances. Then you guys okay, fine. And then they did the trade thing in the car. Listen, you guys, let me tell you something. Those who are not Zulu, this thing okambisi tray emotweni ningacabanga ukuthi into yamaZulu leyo ayikho leyo nto le. I-tradition ya TikTok leyo. I-tradition. So that tradition of i-tray niyonika umuntu emotweni akuyona eyamaZulu. yaka TikTok, i-tradition yaka TikTok leya yana. Because one, makuyocelwa umkhwenyana akafiki. The mkhwenyana doesn't come. Guys, sorry, I forget because some of you don't understand. The mkhwenyana doesn't come when it's umcelo, He doesn't even sit in the car. He doesn't come at all. So the tray in the car, guys, it's the TikTok tradition that they do. So don't think it's a Zulu thing. Now they make it a thing, you have to do it. Akeze umkhwenyana makuzocelwa at all. If there's anybody sitting in the car, it's a driver, so a driver nje abakhongi for the event. But again, now people have made it a thing. Umkhwenyana sits in the car and then they do the trade situation. Unless you get bayacela and then they're going to do members at the same time. He'll be sitting in the car waiting for them to finish umcelo, and then they start with the members, and then is coming into the 4 members, because 4 members, so he has to be there. But sometimes we are now turning TikTok traditions into Zulu traditions all of a sudden. So she did the TikTok tradition with the tray in the car. Even that, you guys, it really was supposed to be, oh my God, the cutest thing. It wasn't. I'm worried, you guys, that I really wasn't feeling like the goosebumps when I was watching that scene. Just when I was watching the whole episode 8, okay. Now, remember, Tirelo is Mzumbe, as far as we understand. Okay, maybe Tirelo, she has been doing lives recently, and maybe she will do a live and explain it differently, because she did do one live where she was explaining that last week when we were watching her meet Amahle, it wasn't the first time that they were meeting, even though we thought that she was meeting Amahle for the first time. She said that it wasn't the first time that they were meeting. So hopefully she can also explain this one for us, why she really Mzumbe still when Nilobolo was being paid. Because girl, if you were Mzumbe, if you were Mzumbe and your man was going to pay Lobolo for something else, impephi shiswe kuphi, guys? Because phela makuphuma inkomo kuyahamba kiwe emsamo kushiswa impopho kukikizwe, That's what happens makuphuma inkomo emzini. It's not like vele nje kuhanjiwe kuye ebhenki kukhishwa imali. Inkomo iphuma ekhaya kukikizwe. Abakhonyana abakhongi mabephuma. Baphuma abakhongi. Baphuma ipha abakhongi. Utirelo nobemapi. You understand? So fine, it goes well. Congratulations to Amahle Makot waseMzumbe. Now, later on, we see Umselegu Nompumelelo having a meeting in Umselegu's house that they cleaned last week. The girls cleaned Umselegu's house, which was good, you guys, because we saw that house looking really bad. It looked like nobody's taking care of that house. And all of that. So they were cleaning that house. And then so they were having a meeting, and honestly, you guys, I was trying to figure out, what is this meeting about? What is that meeting about? Okay. First, they talked about in Dabaye Sondlo. Mpumelelo does not want to take accountability to say there was a 3 months where he was supposed to pay maintenance for the child, but he didn't. Okay, he says that it was just a coincidence that he didn't pay, and it's just priorities, and he has stop orders that he pays. Like, child maintenance is number 1. Like, let those stop orders bounce. Okay, go and stand by the ATM machine at 12 o'clock midnight and withdraw that money and deposit it in Tirelo's account so that you can maintain your child. I was like, what stop orders do you have? Okay, because you don't have a car installment. You got a car from your daddy. You don't have insurance. Makumalo is paying for the insurance. What stop orders do you have? Phone? You're paying for the phone contract or something? What does he have? What does he pay for? Anyway, it says that he has stop orders. So he's just disputing the whole thing, that there was 3 months that he was paying, that he did not pay maintenance, even though in the diary session last week, he really didn't dispute it, because when he was being asked, even Tirelo was talking about the fact that he does not want to pay for crash. He said, yeah, I'm not going to pay for crash for a child that is just going to sleep. A crash. Oh, why would I pay for the crash? I mean, he's just going to go and sleep a crash. Like, guys, listen, I don't know how Tirelo is doing it. Okay? Like, dealing with stupidity. Like, guys, listen, even if you are in love, but dealing with stupidity is a skill. Okay? And Tirelo is skilled in dealing with stupidity. For somebody to sit down and say, oh, why would I pay 3,000 for a child to go to crash when the child is just going to sleep and wake up and sleep and wake up? And he was expecting the person that was there in the diary session to agree with him. Oh, why should I pay? Girl, if you marry this person, that's the stupidity you're going to be dealing with. That's why even the Umayeni is still dealing with that stupidity from her husband. That's why in that diary session, Mayeni is sitting with Musamseleko, and she's talking. Umseleko is like, Yabonak, 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 Yabonak. That's all he can say. Yabonak, Yabonak. Even you, a few years from now, you'll be doing that diary session with Pumelelo. Yabonak, Yabonak. That diary session is coming for you if you marry this boy. Okay? Even now he's showing you, why would I pay for? I've never heard of such a thing. Anyway, guys, so he's disputing the whole thing with no, it was just a coincidence that, he was waiting for Imali Gafik, but he was spending money with the girlfriends in Durban. But he did not have money to give to Tirelo for the child maintenance. At the same time, he does not want to pay for crash. Anyway, they get to talking about the whole lobola situation. This is the thing that I don't get about Tirelo. I think Tirelo should just allow Mpumelelo to pay lobola, because, girl, you are at Umzumba Kotizing. You are at Umzumba Kotizing. So what is the point of refusing for him to pay lobola? Because eventually you are going to agree to it. You are going to agree to it. And there is no change that Mpumelelo is going to make in his life. There's no change. Even if you say, listen, I'm waiting for Mpumelelo to make some changes in his life. Mpumelelo is not going to make any significant change. That boy is like that. He was raised like that. There is no change that Mpumelelo is going to make that is going to be so different that after you marry him, your marriage is just going to be all rosy and nice, and you are going to be respected. There is no significant change that Mpumelelo is going to make in his life. Just allow that boy to go pay lobola. If you are not going to leave him, allow him to pay lobola. There is no change that is going to be significant that Mpumelelo is going to make in his life. So if you are staying in the relationship, just allow him to pay lobola. This whole thing of, there are things that I want him to change in his, there's no change that Pumela is going to make in his life, unless you are deciding that Nizo Jolansh, you are just going to Jola for the rest of your life or the rest of the relationship until you break up. But if you are saying eventually you're going to marry him, you might as well allow him to pay lobola now. As crazy as it is, because ayikho change ezokwenziwa uMpumelelo. There is no change that Mpumelelo is going to make. Mpumelelo, But you must also know that if you allow him to pay lobola, you are getting into a relationship or the marriage that where you are going to be disrespected, disregarded. Okay, you are not going to, your thoughts and feelings are not going to be considered. Okay, and for most of the time you're going to feel lonely because he's just going to always be seeking the next one. So it's up to you. So I'm not understanding you guys. So while they are sitting there, it comes out that Mpumelelo has already paid lobola for Amahle, and he hadn't told Tirelo. And Mpumelelo says that he was only going to tell Tirelo after he goes. So he was waiting for Tirelo to say yes to him paying lobola, and then he was going to tell her that he's already paid lobola for Amahle. The stupidity is just like high grade. It's like best kind of stupidity, Like the quality of the stupidity in in Pumelelo, like you cannot find it anywhere. Okay, he was going to wait until until Tiralo says yes to him paying Lobol, and then he was going to tell Tiralo. Then Tiralo says that so I was going to find out on TV with everybody else. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da! You have a sister wife. Ta-da. Now, you guys, even Mselego was shocked by the fact that Tirelo didn't know, but I kind of feel like Mselego is just pretending, okay, pretending to not know. Now, Utirelo says, okay, she was about to allow him to pay Lobola. Now she's like, don't even bother anymore to pay Lobola. Now, you guys, listen. If I was Tirelo's mother, I was going to stall forever for this boy because I am like any parent that takes Lobola from Pumerel. Do you even love your child? Do you even love your child? Like, I wouldn't. If I was Tirelo's mother, I was like, no, boy, no. I spawn the next time, Dan. I spawn the next time, Quinyan. I see busy glonyak. Sibhizi uyabona nomkhwanazi silalela umkhwanazi lana manje sibhizi ayasibone next year nami ngizokusho kanjalo. So now-ke uTirelo it looks like she's upset about the fact that she wasn't told about Amahle's Lobola situation. And honestly, you guys, I've never felt like Tirelo wants to be Mamkhulu, but I feel like her biggest upset is the fact that she's not being told things. I think even if she was just being told, that day she was told, we are going to pay Lobola for Amahle, it feels to me like she will be okay with it. Or even if she's not okay, she wouldn't argue against it. She just wants to know what's happening. She just wants to be told what's happening. She wants to know what is her man doing. She just doesn't want to be finding out. But uloge find out. Uloge find out after the fact. And girl, usazo find out. Usazo find out and kaningi. Just like Mayeni might find out. Isn't there a story of them? One of the wives find out apparently why is a mall or something as a chapel, and then somebody, called them and said, listen, your man is getting married today. Did you know? I can't remember if it was Mayeni or Machele, but one of the wives found out that way, that her man was getting married. So you start to find out. So it's up to you, Uguti. Is that the life you want to live? Okay. So I'm at the point where I'm trying to understand Utirelo at this point. Usemzumbe, you might say that you're not kotizing, but we are koteza Mzumbe, because you're there with your child. What are you doing, Mzumbe? At the same time, you're not allowing this boy to pay Lobola for you. So what's the plan? What is the plan? Last week, I felt like maybe she is kind of moving towards the breakup, because she's like, listen, this is not a good idea. This is not something that I want to pay Lobola for me. But now I'm feeling like, no, Tirelo is really staying in this relationship, but she does not want him to pay Lobola. So what is the point? Because it looks like you are staying in the relationship, but why would you still be continuing with the relationship if you don't want him to pay? You might as well let him pay Lobola. Okay. I really am convinced that there is no way that Pumelelo is ever going to make a significant change in the way that he handles his relationships. So there is, even if you give him an ultimatum and say, yes, I will allow you to Lobola me, but please do A, E, O. He won't even do He won't. So just allow him to pay Lobola, or I guess make a decision to what's happening here. Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to talk about in this episode. Oh, by the way, you guys, also Utirelo said, hey, to the father-in-law, tell your son to condomize. I'm like, Tirelo, Even he doesn't condomize. Listen, I love Tirelo, but she is the Dilulu that they were talking about on Uthando Nesthembu. Because I was like, Tirelo, your father-in-law does not condomize. So how do you expect him to tell his... Nah, he doesn't condomize. How do you think that Makwela fell pregnant before she was even married? He doesn't condomize. So how is he going to tell his son to use a condom when he doesn't condomize? Like, she killed me with that one. She killed me. I'm like, Tirelo, like, for real? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before we're gonna share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngini thanda kakhulu.